Okay, so making a stereo system, Cinema 4D. So I'm going to hide my object right now, and I'm going to start with one of these speakers, and we can just copy it. Well, you'll see the final image. So let me grab a, what is it, cylinder? S to focus in on it. It's kind of wild. So I'll press S again, and I'll just rotate this one right here. And now I get my focused rotation back. Go over here, make this 32, just make it a bit more round. C to make it editable. Faces. Grab this right here. Delete these. UL. Delete these. Then I'll do another UL, and I'll get the edges. Select these outer perimeter edges, and then do an extrusion. So right click, extrude. Ooh, not that way. Actually, UL. Get these edges right here, and then I'll press T to scale, control click. So I have this. Now just let me look at this. I'll go to my rectangle selection, get my points. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So I'll get all these points right here, and I'll deselect these. And then I'll press T to scale. I'll scale those out a little bit. And I'll get back my rectangle selection. Grab these top ones right here, T to scale, and let's scale them down. Now look, it's going backwards, not what I want. So let me flatten them out. 0. Rectangle selection. Take these right here. T to scale them down. 0. Rectangle selection. T. And pay attention. All right, 0. So me, I like to move it and then see which one's moving. And then take it to 0. So we have this right here. And if our circle, we want it to be bigger or smaller, all we have to do is go in, get these points. Oh, bigger or smaller. You control Z. No, actually, let me center this up. Well, actually, centering it up would be with this. We could use these grid lines too to help us. Okay, great. Just move it up. Make things easier. It looks like there's a big one down there. Well, one thing we can do is we can just model on this one and then kind of place the other ones where they need to go. So I will do another UL, grab my edges, press 9, UL, it's right here. So R, control, not control T, control click. Bring this in. Now I'll get these faces. So UL, click. Okay. Can't tell. I think I maybe duplicated some faces. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I need to extrude inner. So right click, extrude inner. That's what I meant to do. All right, so 9, we'll do UL. Now we can click on this, do a right click, extrude, click, bring it out. Nine to quit. Now we have this intersection right here. So just choose all these, right click, let's do extrude enter. Do it one time. And look, we have this subdivision option. So now I have all this, cool. 9. Take these right here. So UL, get this loop. E scale, bring it out a little bit. UL, this right here. Of course, we can always like scale it up, scale it down. So push it in a little bit. Nine to quit. All these right here. Just push it in. Cool. So I'll go in this view now. I'll go ahead and get myself a sphere. Wrong orientation because we want it to, well, I guess it wouldn't matter that much, but I think it would look better for modeling sake if we change the orientation. Where's my controls? Maybe that's because I moved it. So let me click on it again. You know what? Sphere doesn't have those orientations. I just realized that. Like the other objects. So let me just click, shift, 90 degrees. We could keep it like this and we could subdivide it actually. But just because, let me just do a 32. And I'll place it in there. I'll C to make it editable, go to faces, get this rectangle, select these right here, delete, middle mouse button click. Focus in on this. Also could have just made this in the beginning as well, but it's all right. So take this, put it in here now. T to scale, scale it down. Or out, wherever you want it to be. We can just place it right there. And then the beauty of this is if I go back to my cylinder and I grab my point, this. However large I want this to be, I can just grab this right here and, press T to scale it out. All right. This one looks kind of big, so I'll put it right about here. My cylinder. Place it in there. Cool, I'm done. All right. So I'll just take these two right here, I'm sorry, Alt G. Name it like big. Big speaker. All right. Then what I can do is if I want to make the other two, I'll just control click. Make this one right here. Let's see, I want to scale it down. Let's make this medium size one. And I'm just going to use these grid lines as a guide. Go back to my cylinder, go to points, grab these points, select these, drag them down. These over here. Just name that mid speaker. Now, right now, like the pivot's all the way over here, but we can just press L, move it down. And I'm doing this so I can go in here and really just try to line them, put them right on this edge. Once again, I can press L, kind of go down. We can't even zoom in anymore. Okay. So it's right on the edge. And one thing I can also do just to make it a little easier, I can take, they need to be combined though. So if I select this one, select this one, and then right click and then go to connect objects and delete. I can then go to the edge, 9, click on this. Well, I can go to bridge. Just connect these on over. They all have the same amount of faces, so it all should work. And there we go. If I really wanted to be a perfectionist with it, I could just take these, just kind of move them over, some better edge flow. So now this is still one object, control click. I just want that little one on the top, so I don't really need everything. So I'll just get my faces right here. delete. Let me just go ahead and delete these faces too. And also select this, E, click Shift. I do the same thing, hold down Shift, and I'll right click, connect objects plus delete. And I'll get my edges. Click right here. Actually, instead of doing that, I will keep it like this. Yeah, just because of this bridging this area over here. I don't want to move around these edges too much. Okay, so yeah, same thing. Click Shift, right click, connect objects plus delete. Edge. 9, click. Whoa, I'll just do the bridge. Click and connect. Click this face. Connect here. I'm gonna go same before. I just like smooth edge flow. And then this one over here, I'll just grab these points. You scale. They keep a uniform scale. I can scale like this. I can say, see this number moving? I can say, all right, it's 50. And I could scale this, which I know is Y, and then I could just say 50. It doesn't matter so much, just sometimes I don't like it too crazy. All right, yeah, we have this now. And now I can just grab one of these cylinders, control click, copy it, move it over here. Zoom in extra tight. Just try to align these. The best I can, right? Okay. So we have these now. Another thing we can do is 9, put in edge mode, just to get a little bit more smoothness. UL. Let me select this thing. All right, have my whole object, edges, UL. Yeah, we'll do this. Just click on this one. Let's get this outer, this one. Inner one. Could have also done this before the duplicate. Sometimes it's an afterthought. Okay, and then we just right click, do a bevel, click and drag. And then we have our distance right here. We can click on 9. NA. What is that? NB? Ah, all these edges over here. I mean, yeah, edges. I'm not sure I got that. But it's all good. If you get that, all we gotta do is this. So let's make another one. And I'll also grab these top points too, just to keep things nice. Scale, oh no. Might as well grab these bottom points too. Okay, yeah, that'll make everything a little bit easier. Just not getting any weird pinching issues. Remember, we take time on one, and then we can just duplicate the rest. Scale in, let's do another 50. Y, I believe, is 50. Don't worry about that sphere in a moment. Let's place this where it needs to go. That's to zoom in. Grab these points. Whoa. Rectangle. It's like this. Shift, select this one. Right click, connect objects plus delete. Edge. 9. Bridge. Click and just drag. And then once again, we grab our sphere and we'll just try to align it the best we can to the center. I'm just zooming in. Cool. Now I don't need to do this, but I'll just do this real quick. UL. And delete these edges. UL. Not sure why that's acting like one object. Anyway, if I right click and I do a dissolve, not sure what this one's acting funny. I'll just bridge again. Okay. Looks like there's something hanging out there, right? Yeah, anyway. All right, so we have most of this, well, almost everything done. I'll go grab my edges. 9, UL. Yeah, see, I don't know why that's doing that there. Anyway, let's extrude it, right click. Let's do no, actually, we can just do E, control click, move it back. I want that top part too. So just let me do UL again. I think somewhere I had an overlap, but UL, click this. Okay, yeah, now I get the whole thing. Now if I do E, control click, just move this back. Now, since we're not going to really see the back, let me see. Let's close. Polygon hole. 9 it quits. So we have our whole thing here. And then lastly, I can do another UL and get this whole edge right here. I'll press 9. Actually, let me do another UL for back here. I'll do 9. Click right here. The back is incorrect because it's Ngon, but if we're not going to see it, will not matter. Then you know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to right click and do bevel. A little extra there. But on the reference, the bevel's really tight, so I don't think we're going to be able to notice. And then press 9 to quit. And then do an NA. There we go. So now let me just do NB. Let's make this other area. Grab ourselves a cube. Over here.